breaking from Camp Nou. Massive updates for all Barcelona fans. Hansi Flick is reportedly furious over how Raphinha's injury was handled, and the fallout inside Barca's medical team is huge. Meanwhile, the manager is taking full control ahead of the Champions League clash with Club Brugge, even holding private talks with Lewandowski, Rashford and Lamine Yamal. Plus, rising La Masia star Tommy Marques is turning heads and could soon make his first team breakthrough. Stay tuned for every detail straight from the heart of Barcelona. Flick was left extremely angry with how Barcelona superstar's injury was handled. Report. This week will be a critical one for Raphinha, as he looks to return to training after an extended period on the sidelines. The forward has had a difficult season so far, with his progress being marred by an injury. But recent reports suggest he is in the final phase of his recovery and could return to training soon. Raphinha's potential return, though, should not overshadow the fact that his fitness wasn't handled well by the Barcelona team. Raphinha's injury, how it happened. As revealed by Cadena SR, the plan was for Raphinha to be a key piece in the Clásico against Real Madrid, but the timeline of his return went horribly wrong. Raphinha first returned to training with the group on Wednesday, October 22nd. However, the very next day he felt a slight twinge in his leg. This was reportedly dismissed as unalarming. He received standard treatment and was cleared to continue training. Disaster struck in his third session back with the squad when he suffered a new, more serious muscle tear. This is the injury that has kept him out of action for weeks. The incident reportedly left Hansi Flick extremely angry. The coach demanded answers from his staff, asking for the reason for the relapse and how it was allowed to happen. According to journalist Cesc Rodriguez, Flick's frustration is not unwarranted, as he considers Raphinha to be as important a player as Pedri and Lamine Yamal. The manager's injury worries are significant because he views the Brazilian as a key player in Barcelona's playing style, and his absence was a major blow to the team's preparations heading into the Bernabeu. Even if we put the Clásico aside, Barcelona have indeed missed Raphinha dearly, with the club managing only 9 points out of a possible 18 without the Brazilian international services. Hansi Flick speaks privately with 4 Barcelona stars in training before Club Brugge clash. Barcelona's preparations for their crucial UEFA Champions League clash against Club Brugge have taken an unexpected turn, with manager Hansi Flick making a strategic adjustment to the team's schedule. As reported before, instead of holding the final training session in Belgium, the German decided to keep the last workout at Barcelona's own facilities. This is because the manager intends to maintain full control of the environment and ensure the players remain focused and comfortable before such a decisive fixture. Flick's participation in the training. Now, according to Sport, Flick was unusually active, vocal and hands-on during the session. The Barcelona manager was seen interacting frequently with his first-team regulars, displaying a more open and approachable side. Before stepping onto the pitch, Flick held a detailed 20-minute tactical briefing inside the dugout, which was a discussion believed to revolve around pressing structure and attacking transitions. Once the players hit the turf, Flick wasted no time engaging in one-on-one talks. He was spotted conversing intently with Robert Lewandowski and Wojciech Szczesny, checking on their mindset and readiness ahead of the match. It is understood that Flick wanted to gauge their confidence and emotional balance, knowing how critical leadership and composure will be in a high-stakes European tie. Talks with Rashford and Lamine. The coach also shared a few words with Marcus Rashford, eager to understand how the English forward was feeling heading into the clash. Meanwhile, young prodigy Lamine Yamal was once again the center of light-hearted attention. Hansi Flick was spotted sharing a light-hearted moment with young Lamine Yamal during training, showing a relaxed and positive atmosphere. The 18-year-old looked happy and confident, which is a great sign that his recent discomforts are no longer an issue. Meanwhile, Barcelona have officially announced their squad for the Champions League clash against Club Brugge. The team will travel to Belgium for matchday 4, aiming to bounce back after their earlier defeat to PSG. However, Flick will have to manage without several key players. Pedri, Raphinha, João Garcia, Gavi and goalkeeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen are all sidelined through injury. Andreas Christensen also misses out after pulling out of training, despite only recently returning to team sessions. With so many absentees, the pressure is on for Barcelona to deliver a strong performance and keep their Champions League hopes on track. Robert Lewandowski and Dani Olmo made their comeback from injury layoffs this past weekend in the win over Elche and feature in the squad for the Champions League clash as well. Youngsters Xavi Espart and Diarra also get called up. Both Frenkie de Jong and Marc Casado, who are likely to start in midfield for Barcelona tomorrow, are one yellow card away from a one-match suspension in the competition. Rising La Masia star could break into Barcelona's first team soon, new report. The name Tommy Marques has started gaining real attention in Barcelona circles lately. The young midfielder has caught the eye after being spotted training with Hansi Flick's first team, just as the club learned about the extent of Pedri's injury. It seems that fate has handed the teenager the perfect chance to make a statement, and he is making the most of it. According to reports from Sport, there is a growing belief within the club that if Marques continues on his current trajectory, he could become a familiar face around the first team. His progress over the last few months has not gone unnoticed, and many within the coaching staff see him as one of the most promising midfielders emerging from La Masia. What is Marques' profile? Tommy Marques offers something different, as he has a profile that Barcelona's first team currently lacks. Described as very strong in the air, developed and powerful in duels, he brings physicality and presence that could complement Frenkie de Jong's elegant style perfectly. Those within the sporting department insist that his call-up to the first team training was not a mere coincidence or a birthday gift. Rather, the club's sporting hierarchy regards the 19-year-old midfielder as one of their big bets for the future. They see him as a complete midfielder who is intelligent, composed, and capable of adapting to Flick's dynamic system. If he continues his rapid development, there is every chance Barcelona fans will see much more of Tommy Marques under Hansi Flick's guidance this season. His rise may have come quietly, but the message from within the club is that this is just the beginning. 2025-26 season has been a breakthrough one for the youngster. What a week at Camp Nou, tension, recovery, and new hope for the future. Flick's anger over Raphinha's injury shows just how much he demands perfection, but it's also proof that he deeply believes in his players. With Lewandowski and Olmo back, Yamal shining, and Tommy Marques emerging as the next La Masia gem, Barcelona's future looks exciting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for all the latest Barca transfer and injury updates, right here on the channel.